I can make a pretty mean bowl of pasta. So we're making pasta tonight. If you're a cutie little healthy eating girl, I got you. If you're a man, I probably don't got you. Alexa, play Frank Sinatra. Guess what we're gonna watch while we eat dinner? That's right, this summer I turned pretty. I'm like, why are these fictional teenage characters getting me so riled up? But they are. Hi guys, welcome back. I have the house to myself tonight and I thought we could make dinner together. I just really wanted to hang out and do a fun little quick vlog. And I've been wanting to do more food stuff on this channel, so we're gonna make dinner together tonight. I am not really a chef. I don't honestly think that I'm that great of a cook, but I can feed myself at least semi-well, and I have certain staples that I go to over and over again, and one of them is making pasta. The most basic, easy thing to make, but I can make a pretty mean bowl of pasta. So we're making pasta tonight. It's so funny because I always say that if you're a girl who likes light/healthy meals, I can probably cook a good meal for you. If you're a man, I have no idea how to cook for you, which probably comes from the fact that I don't eat meat, and so I don't know how to cook meat, nor do I really want to cook meat, and I'm also dairy-free, and I feel like most men in my life do not want any of my dairy-free stuff. So yeah, if you're a cutie little healthy eating girl, I got you. If you're a man, I probably don't got you, but you can try this recipe either way. It's really delicious. I am someone that can eat the same meal over and over again and not get tired of it, and this is definitely one of them. So let's make some pasta. I will give you a quick rundown of what I like to use ingredients wise before we start cooking. Banza is one of my favorite pasta brands. It is gluten-free. I'm not gluten-free. I just really enjoy this pasta brand. It has a lot of protein in it because it's made from chickpeas. I love this pasta. And then my favorite sauce brand is Rouse. I like the tomato basil version. And then to kind of doll up our pasta, I always do 2 different kinds of cheese. So I always do dairy-free mozzarella and dairy-free parmesan. I like those together. I'll show you how I put everything together, but I do mozzarella first and then parmesan. And then I like to always add some sort of vegetable into my pasta. Recently I've been doing zucchini. I shred my zucchini and then cook it in at the last minute, and so it almost acts like a zucchini noodle, but you're still getting your actual pasta from the banza. And then for a little extra protein, I use the Gardein ground beef. If you eat meat, just use normal ground beef, but since I don't eat meat, I use ground beef. Which probably is not very good for me, but it is what it is. Alexa, play Frank Sinatra.
Okay, shuffling Frank Sinatra and similar artists on Amazon Music.
Let's fly, come here to stay.
voila, our pasta is ready. Basically putting the ground beef or the ground beef, the vegan ground beef, in with the sauce and cooking it at the end kind of makes it like a bolognese. And then I always add in the zucchini and mozzarella at the end, and I let it cook for a little bit because I want the cheese to melt and kind of mesh with everything, and then I want the zucchini to cook slightly, and then topped with parmesan, dairy-free parmesan, and we are all ready for dinner. I'm so excited to eat this. I have my little LaCroix. This is the strawberry peach. Love this stuff. And I always drink mine in a wine glass because I just love drinking things out of a wine glass. It makes me feel so fancy, and this is going to be my dinner tonight. I'm so excited to eat this, and I'm even more excited because guess what we're gonna watch while we eat dinner? That's right, The Summer I Turned Pretty. I read The Summer I Turned Pretty books 2 summers ago, loved them, read them so fast that I don't even remember what happened in the second book. I tried to watch the series, I couldn't get into it when the first season came out. My little cousin Avery was over here a couple weeks ago and she wanted to watch the new episode of season 3, and it was one of those things where she was watching it and I was supposed to be doing other things, and I kept standing behind the couch to watch it too because I was like, this is kind of juicy. I'm kind of loving this. So I am now onto the Summer I Turned Pretty train. I'm like, why are these fictional teenage characters getting me so riled up? But they are. And so I have not watched this week's episode yet. Apparently someone finds out that someone cheated on someone. So I'm really excited to watch that. There's apparently a beach scene with some love declarations. So I'm excited to watch it. I think there are only 3 episodes left of the season, and I just really hope it ends in a good way because Billy and Conrad need to be together forever. Team Conrad forever, Connie baby forever. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and drink this and watch Summer I Turned Pretty. I might as well bring you along, you know? I'm home alone. Who else am I gonna talk to except for you? So let's go watch some TV. I'm just putting a disclaimer right now. If you don't want to know anything about Summer I Turned Pretty, don't watch this part because I'm gonna be talking about it. Okay, here are my Summer I Turned Pretty opinions. And I honestly shouldn't have these opinions because I didn't watch the first 2 seasons, nor do I remember what happened in the second book, but from what I remember and from what Avery has told me, Steven and Taylor were together. They broke up, I want to say after Steven's car crash, but I don't really remember the car crash. I just want them back together. I don't really like Denise. Her character bothers me a lot. I don't remember her from the book. She might not even been in the books. And I really want Steven and Taylor back together. I feel like they're so cute. I want Belly and Conrad to be together. I think that he finds out that Jeremiah cheated on her in this episode, but I don't think she does anything about it. Like, I'm pretty sure from what I've seen on TikTok, Conrad basically confesses his love, and I don't really know how Billy takes it. We only have, I think, 3 episodes of the season left, and I just really want them to be together. I hope that it doesn't happen like it did in the books, because Belly and Jeremiah break up and then we kind of have like a separation period, and then we kind of have an epilogue type thing where Belly and Conrad get married later in life. And I'm fine with that happening in the show, but I really want to see them together in the show. So I hope that maybe the last episode is kind of that way. I hope it's not just like a 10-minute montage at the end of the show where we get to see them together, because I don't know, I would just really love to see them more together in the show. Conrad is such a cutie little baby, and yeah, I'm excited for this episode. I feel like I already know everything that happened in this episode because I've seen so many spoilers on TikTok, but I'm not that invested where I'm trying to avoid spoilers because I read the books. I know what happens, but yeah, that's where we're at with Summer I Turned Pretty. Let's see what kind of dumb stuff Jeremiah does in this episode. I had to pause it because I forgot to say so many things. One, having the woman that Conrad and Jeremiah's dad cheated on his mom with plan their wedding is crazy to me. That is such a bad idea. Who was letting that happen? I felt so bad for Belly in the last episode when she was planning the wedding and it was literally not anything like she wanted it to be. Jeremiah and the cake is my new favorite thing. All of the memes that I've seen based on that has been cracking me up. People have taken that so far and I'm so here for it. I think that's why I've enjoyed the show so much, because I feel like the entire internet is watching it too. And so to see all the memes come up after every episode and making fun of Jeremiah is just cracking me up. And then the whole thing where she was like, I don't want to look out and see a bunch of strangers at our wedding. And he was like, well, don't look at me. That was the dumbest response ever. Like, girl, invite who you want to your wedding. Have it at the cousin's house. There are so many red flags here that should make you be like, this wedding is not right. I did love in the last episode when Laurel showed up to the bridal shower. I like almost started crying on that part. It was so precious. Oh my gosh. I didn't even talk about the surfing accident. Hello, that was so sexy. The peach scene was good, but that scene was even better. The sunlight coming in and making his eyes all pretty, and the fact that it was her that was kind of like wanting it. Oh my gosh, that scene was so good. It's scenes like that that make all of the other cringiness worth it, because I'm just like, why am I feeling this way over a little teeny bopper show? I'm a little obsessed with Conrad's watch. I don't know why. It just looks really good on him. I can't believe the wedding is in 2 days. How are we gonna resolve this? Maybe it's so that we can get more time with Belly and Conrad together? I don't know. Needless to say, I am very excited for the next episode. Obviously, Belly's gonna come to her senses. She's not gonna marry Jeremiah. I don't know why I root for Taylor so much. Maybe because I haven't seen the other seasons, and so haven't seen her like bad arcs, but I just feel like she's so sweet, and I just root for her, and I want her and Steven to be together. And Lucinda is a mess. This show just gets me. It really does, and it's so fun. Well, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I had so much fun making dinner and watching The Summer Turn Pretty with you. Let me know if you liked this little random one-off vlog. Yeah, this was so fun. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you in the next video very, very soon. Bye!